Okay, this is my idea of education reform. This will be federally funded grants for higher education. What we're going to do is tax the police departments based on their crime. More crime will equate to higher taxes. Less crime will equate to lesser taxes that these police departments will have to pay. It will be coming out of their budgets, so you'll see a decrease in their budget or a decrease in their salaries or their paycheck based on how much crime is actually going on in the communities that they're serving. So the police departments that are actually decreasing the crime in their surrounding communities will eventually have to pay less taxes, and less money will be coming out of their budgets and out of their paychecks. But the police departments in the communities where crime continues to increase will have a substantial reduce in their paycheck and their budgets because there's more crime. And like I said, um, with less crime, they're decreasing the crime. They'll see an increase in their budgets and their paychecks because less will be taxed from it. And what happens to these funds from the taxes that these police departments are getting? The funds from these taxes will go to the creation of grants for higher education and community development, community developmental resources. So, um, like a Pell Grant, federally funded grant. There'll be other grants like that in these communities where these police departments are serving, available to the citizens in these communities, so they can go to colleges, universities, trade and vocational schools. Hopefully, ideally, the grants will be large enough to pay for all of their expenses. That would be an ideal situation, but I'm not sure how practical that is or how likely that's going to happen. But I feel like if it's coming out of the police budget, these police paychecks, these salaries, and it's actually going into something that's positive, like higher education, and something that's good for the economy. Like you're getting these people these jobs, and they're actually in better positions. They they raise into higher levels of social status. They can do more for their communities in these positions. They can do more for the people around them. They can do more for their neighborhoods in these positions. They'll be able to get the job that they want because they won't have any restrictions for how much it's going to cost. Because with these grants, the grants will allow them to break those barriers that were once there, preventing them from going to these places because the cost was just too high. So this is like the much needed relief that these people need, and I feel like it's a win-win situation because I feel like crime will go down and um, the knowledge and education and the betterment of society and humanity will actually rise as a result. So I actually tweeted something about this. I don't know if it's getting any engagement. I haven't really seen any engagement so far. Alright. So pretty much what it says is the type of education reform I'd like to see would be an increase in federally funded grants for universities and colleges, as well as trade and vocational schools. And I have the stack of books emoji. So that pretty much is the summary of the whole idea I have, which can make, society better in this country. So feel free to like, subscribe, do what you gotta do, share, bring it up in conversation. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, night, whatever. Peace, love, and light.